In this video, I'm going to give you some very simple inspiration about how you can use different flavoured syrups to create different flavoured soda waters for those of you that don't drink. Hey cocktail fans, welcome back to the channel. Here at Drink Stuff, we are your one-stop shop for all your cocktail needs except for the booze. Now this video is the first in a 5-part series that I'm rocking out this January, giving you simple ideas and inspiration about how you can make non-alcoholic mocktails, non-alcoholic cocktails, whatever you want to call them, whether you're partaking in dry January. Today we are focusing on soda waters, but as the series goes on, I will be giving you gin alternatives, rum alternatives, tequila alternatives, even your spritz alternatives. So if you like the sound of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of those videos. Now for every year that passes, the options for those of you that just don't drink and for those of you partaking in dry January, your options are getting greater and greater. If you think back to the early 2000s, maybe even the early 2010s, your options were very limited. You would have the obligatory cola or lemonade if you went out, maybe the odd J2O. Caliber, rest in peace. If you remember Caliber, give me a thumbs up in the comments below. All those options, you know, they weren't great. If you didn't want to drink, they weren't great options. They really weren't. But as I say, every year that passes, there are so many interesting and alternative ways of not drinking coming to the fore. Now roll forward to the early 2020s and we are blessed with so many different options these days. If we're talking beer and cider, there is a plethora of non-alcoholic beer and cider brands even out there. Even your main brands, your big brands, your Becks, your Kopparbergs and things like that, create non-alcoholic beers and ciders for you. When we look at the wine industry, there again, we are blessed with so many different wines, so many different sparkling wine options, non-alcoholics, of course. The adult soft drink market has exploded, and gone are the days where you could just walk into the pub and maybe just, if you were lucky, get an appetizer or a J2O. Those days are well and truly gone with loads of different flavoured soda waters. And then we get onto non-alcoholic spirits, which is more in tune with what I do in my day-to-day. There are so many different brands creating non-alcoholic spirits or de-alcoholized spirits, if you like. So the options are huge for those of you that don't drink. In short, not drinking has become massively exciting. Now, non-alcoholic beers, ciders and wines, they don't really need any explaining, nor does the adult soft drink market. And even, to be fair, when it comes to non-alcoholic spirits, they're kind of pretty obvious. You just replace the booze, you replace your gin, replace your rum with a non-alcoholic variety. But where I feel the knowledge is slightly lacking is with some of your favourite syrup brands and what they can bring to the party for those of you that don't drink. Now, throughout this whole series, I'm going to be using the various different brands that we sell here at Drink Stuff to give you that non-alcoholic, that mocktail inspiration. And these will suit you guys at home, whether you're creating drinks at home for a party or just staying in on a Friday or Saturday night, or whether you do run a pub or a bar. Some of these will be great to put on your menus. So let's talk about creating some of your favourite flavoured soda waters, or even go off on a tangent and creating your own flavoured soda waters. You know, think back to the soda streams of the late 80s and 90s, which is still a thing, but you can be more adventurous these days. Now, as I previously mentioned, the adult soft drink market here in the UK is astronomical at the moment and growing by the day. We have got some major brands all available in your local supermarkets. I've just got a couple here. London Essence, as I call them, Posh Britvic. Britvic, for those of you who didn't know. We've got Fever Tree. Obviously, if you go to the supermarkets, you'll see Lushcombe, you'll see Fentimans, you'll see Beaver or Belvoir, however you want to say it. They've all got loads and loads of different flavour extensions, completely different from the yesteryear of lemonade and apple ties. But let's be brutally honest for a second. All these really are soda water flavoured up with what they call natural flavours and a little bit of sugar to sweeten. They're going to be no different in a bottle to what I'm going to create for you today with different flavours. Now, to create all of these recipes, I'm going to be using the soda siphon that I've always got at home. I've always got bottles of gas, so it's not a drama for me, but you can use litre bottles of soda water. Of course you can. Or if you've got one, a soda stream will work perfectly. And I think just to use these syrups, I'm just going to add just a touch of lime juice, and you can use a squeeze of lime if you want. But as I say, this stuff is long life and shelf stable and will be perfect for this, especially if you're in the bar situation. Now, I'm going to be making these drinks straight in a glass, but if you like the flavour, if you want to create a lot of it, you can make it in the soda siphon and keep that in the fridge and just pour it when you need it. It's exactly the same way as a soda stream would work. So you can batch these up if you want to. So the first soda I'm going to give you is just a simple pineapple, but you could be more adventurous than this. I do love pineapple soda. I did actually buy a lot of London Essence pineapple soda, but I think it's becoming less and less available, certainly around my supermarkets. So I've started creating my own, and you can add various different little bits of that. With the Monin syrups, 15 to 25 ml, your choice. As I said, I'm just going to literally add about 5 ml, which would be a bar spoon of lime juice, just to kind of balance out the sweetness that you would get from something like this. And then I'm just simply going to top up with soda water. Give it a little stir to combine those flavours. And if you're in a bar environment and you want to garnish this up, then dried fruit. We've got dried pineapple down here from Frona. We've got all the bases covered. But essentially what you've made is an adjust the taste, delicious soda water that I would quite happily drink. And adjust the taste is the level of sweetness that you want. That's your first one, a banging pineapple soda. So the next soda I'm going to recreate is actually one of my favourites, and I just really can't get it anymore. It's actually Levi Roots Caribbean Crush. It simply takes lilt, the old pineapple and grapefruit vibes, and adds mango to it. And these, making it like this is going to be no different to how that's made in grand scheme of things. So what I'm going to do is take pineapple syrup and the grapefruit syrup and the mango syrup and a touch of lime, add the soda water, job done. 10 ml of pineapple syrup, 10 ml of the pink grapefruit syrup, 10 ml of the mango syrup. Just going to add slightly more lime juice this time, 10 ml of lime juice, just to balance the sweetness out, and then top up with soda water. Then again, if you're in a bar situation, garnish with the fruit of your choice or dried fruit that we've got here. And that is simply delicious. The beauty of syrups, you can play about with the level of flavours. If you want that less grapefruit forward, then add slightly less and slightly more pineapple, slightly more mango. But it's up to you. But I would say stick to where between that sort of 15 and 30 ml of the syrups and adjust your lime to taste. And you've got an absolutely first-class, delicious flavoured soda water. Now, of course, you don't need me to show you how to make all 5 of these, so I'm just going to talk you through the rest. But another simple idea I've got for you, strawberry and rose. ODK are slightly different to Monin in that they are sort of flavour forward as opposed to sweetness forward. So you can actually get away with 25, 30 ml of there without being too sweet. But you can always adjust with your lime juice. Strawberry and rose soda, fantastic. Another delicious combination is actually on the back shelves up here as well. Apple and melon. Apple and green apple and the watermelon are just a fantastic combination. And honestly, it's just, there was no going wrong with this at all. Even if you wanted to make this as a flavoured soda to go with something like tequila or something like that, if you wanted to, it's going to work a treat. But this combination, just stunning. And then the final combination I'm going to give you, as I say, the list is endless, but this one will just bring the house down. Peach and elderflower. Again, adjust to your own taste. You would probably go slightly more peach heavy in this, so maybe sort of 15 ml to 5 ml. So if you're up in that, say 20 ml to 10 ml, maybe, give or take, because the elderflower is very, very vibrant and you don't need much of it to take over. But let me know in the comments below of what combinations of what flavoured soda waters you would make. There is absolutely nothing wrong with these at all. In fact, because I've got so many of these syrups always here in this studio, at home in my other studio, why would you actually ever buy any of the non-alcoholic, the adult soft drinks? Because you can very easily make your own and adjust the taste with anything that we sell here at Drink Stuff. Cheers. Happy dry January.